Hey VC, it's Ron. Thanks for dropping by. I got a pretty cool stack of vinyl to show today, and in fact I've got so much vinyl that I'm not going to show it all today. I'm going to have to do some more showings next week. So yeah, it's just too much. So I got some pretty good deals, and so we're going to get going with that here in a minute. But I want to do some shout outs. And we're going to have some fun with this. And it's VC members that you know. They've had channels for a while. And what it is I was looking through some baseball cards. And I found some cards that a lot of they look like VC members, you know. So I thought, wow, this would be pretty fun to show these. So we're going to go on with the first one. And it's the first channel is Matt Sands, and he has a channel, Psychedelic channel with his partner Sam, and they do psychedelic experience videos. So this is the first one, and it's Matt the Mole. And incidentally, we're listening to We Are the Moles by the Moles on the turntable right now. Here's his partner, Slimy Sam. Now the next channel I want to shout out is Corey's VC channel. And he shows hard and heavy vinyl, and he goes on field trips to various record stores around the country and shoots videos. So that's very cool. So this is Corey's card, and it's Corey the Bat Corker. The next channel is Earhead 6, Bo's channel up in the Pacific Northwest. And here's Bo. Bo the Bookmaker. The next one is a VC channel, Psych in the Valley, Steve in Wales. And here's Steve's card, Steve the Second Sacker. The next VC channel is Vinyl Richie, and here's Rich's card, Richard the Runner. Now I got another Steve, Flipside CT, and this is Steve the Switcher. The next channel is Dead Wax 66, and I bet Randy was hoping I wouldn't have a card for him. Well, I do. Here's Randy the Reader. There he is out on the field catching a ball while he's reading his Teen Beat Mayhem book. Randy's quite the multitasker. This next one is Canadian, and his name is Bobby Gas, and that's his channel name, Bobby Gas. So here's Bobby Bap's Backswing. And there he is knocking some guy's head off. Okay, I got one more, and this is my favorite one, I think. And it's another Canadian, and he has a channel called Dots and Loops. And his name's Dan, and he shows a lot of psych. Hell of a guy. And here's his card. Death Wish Dan. Kind of looks like Dan, don't it? I think that's a good resemblance. Okay, that's it for the shoutouts, guys. I hope you had fun with that one. And here's what's on the turntable. It's a Record Store Day 2016 exclusive comp that came out, UK import. Get Me Home for Tea, rare psychedelic rock from the UK. And this has got some excellent tracks on it, from stuff from the Parlophone label. And a lot of it's singles. There's a few album tracks, but most of the stuff on this is rare 45s. Okay, we're gonna get going with the pile of stuff that I got. I found all this stuff in the discount bin, and usually they'd mark stuff down to be like maybe 20% off, and because they want to move it out of the store. And I got all this stuff for half off, and none of it was damaged. I mean, it blew me away. So evidently they were trying to get rid of it big time, because this is like nice stuff, man. 50% off. I got $250 worth of albums for $125 out the door. So wow. So we're gonna get going. This is a double album, and it's a tribute to the Fuzz Tones by 60s Garage Legends. And this is just killer. It came out a few years ago, but a lot of it was recorded, I think, earlier than that. And it just got out. So, I mean, it's got Davey Allen and the Arrows, Shadows of Night, Sky Saxon, Pretty Things, Shy Guys, The Gone, Monks, The Electric Prunes, Shadows of Night, Vagrants, Strawberry Alarm Clock, Question Mark and the Mysterians, the Wallflowers, and Vanilla Fudge. There's just some incredible killer stuff on this. And there's also cameos. Sean Bonnewell, Arthur Lee are on here. They just, they don't sing, but they play. So, wow. Really, really cool. This is a German import, double album, custom labels. So yeah, you gotta have this. This is really good. Last of the Garage Punk Unknowns, Volume 1 on Crypt, German import. Most of this stuff I haven't even heard yet. Like, this is still sealed. Last of the Garage Punk Unknowns, Volume 4. There's a double album on Crypt, Ho Dad Hoot Nanny. Then I've got all the original Back from the Graves in the 80s that I bought back in the day, but I didn't have the two recent volumes that came out of late, in Volume 9 and Volume 10. So I got those finally. And I'm glad I waited on these, because I got them for $12 a piece. This, Volume 9. These are German imports. And they come with these nice inner sleeves with info. And then I got Back from the Grave, Volume 10. So now I got all the volume of Back from the Grave volumes on vinyl. Paper Garden, excellent East Coast, New York area pop psych band. This is their Soul album. And this is originally released on Musicore in 1969. This is a Sunday's reissue. This is better than I thought it was going to be. This is just so good. I'd love to have an original of this. They reproduced the Musicore label. And this band would, in the 70s, this band moved to the Phoenix area and released a private press album under the band name Hillary Blaze. And that was in 1977. Heavy art rock. Then I got Quicksilver Messenger Service live in San Jose, 1966. Double album. Real cool. It's got a lot of rare stuff on here that you would never have heard Quicksilver do before. Side 1 has got all stuff that they didn't release on their albums, and it's rhythm and blues based stuff. All Night Worker, Walking Blues, I Hear You Knocking, and If You Live, Your Time Will Come. And then it's got Smokestack Lightning, Who Do You Love, Backdoor Band, Acapulco, Gold and Silver, which was the original title of Gold and Silver, and Codyne and the Fool. Codyne would end up on the Revolution movie soundtrack. So this actually sounded better than I thought it would. So this is really cool. Glad to get that. Comes with an insert. I got the second unreleased Elise Weinberg album, Grease Paint Smile. Now she had one album on Tetragrammaton in 1969, and excellent female vocal, folky, little bit of psych going in on that first album. And I listened to a little bit of this album and it sounded really good. And this is of note for the track Houses, which features Neil Young on Old Black, his guitar. And I think I believe it's the first recorded and released appearance of Old Black on a song. So really cool. Neil kind of helped her, you know, migrate from Canada into the California area. And yeah, the label Tetragrammaton folded, and I guess Warner, who obtained that label, did not want to release this for whatever reason, which is odd because her first album it sold. It was like a top 40 hit, so I don't know. It's good. You know, from what I heard, it was real good. Then I got the Lost Tapes by Stepson. And they originally only had one album, and these are all songs that are not on that first album, and they're like demos and outtakes and stuff like that. And so yeah, the first time I heard of this band, I think was on Garen's channel, and he was promoting them. So this definitely caught my eye because of that. So I come to find out that 3 of these guys that are in this band were in Dawn in the Good Times. And after that they formed Touch. So I guess this guy, and I think this guy were all in Stepson. So cool family tree right there, and it comes with a insert, lyrics and history of the band. So Garen, thanks for turning me on to those guys. Like, really cool. Sort of heavy, punky, raw rock and roll, kind of in that Detroit sound, like what early Grand Funk Railroad was doing. Really cool. So that's gonna bring a close to this video. I got things to do. It's Sunday night, and I got to get my butt in gear and start doing some stuff. So everybody have a good week, and catch you next weekend, hopefully. So later, bye.